call the meeting to order. First thing's a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome everybody to the new year and the snow. Need a motion to approve the agenda? A motion to approve. Second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you need a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting December 19, 2024?
A motion to approve. Oh, good.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
A second.
Second? Okay, new business tonight on the agenda. Item A, P-355, 39 Atlantic Avenue, property identification number 272.000/CTM, hashtag 134-13, period 00-19, period 00. 35 Atlantic Avenue, property identification number 273.00, CTM, hashtag 134-13, period 00-20, period 00. 33 Atlantic Avenue, property identification number 274, period 00/CTM, hashtag 134-13, period 00-21, period 00. Application 355, a preliminary land development plan submitted by Alan Decker, PE of Benoni Associates Incorporated, on behalf of the owner, Albari LLC. The plan proposes the consolidation of 3 lots into one, as well as the construction of a bank with drive-in and an office building. The properties located at 39 Atlantic Avenue, that's all, information's already been in the record, 35 Atlantic Avenue, and 33 Atlantic Avenue. General Business District Number 1. Do we have representatives of?
All right, do we want to let the town make their comments first? Mr. Chair, could you excuse us for a moment so we can let the town make their comments?
You mean
Mr.
Lober? Yeah, Mr. Lober, would you give your report?
So, Mr. Lober, before we swear you in, I just want to ask, do you swear to tell the truth before these council?
I do.
Not the council. Planning Commission this evening. Thank you. And Ms. Oliver is acting as a clerk. Do you swear to tell the truth today? And have all notices that have been required to notice this meeting been sent out as required by the code? Yes. Thank you. All right, Mr. Labor, please proceed.
We have reviewed the preliminary plan submitted in support of the application. We have the following comments. This is actually a follow-up from the concept plan that we reviewed previously, so I'll be addressing both the comments that remain and the comments that have been addressed with this submission. The proposed height of the buildings have been added to the plan. That comment has been addressed. Regarding our comment about DelDOT's requirements, the landscaping as shown is acceptable. If through DelDOT's review process they require revisions to the landscape plan, the issue will have to be revisited. As of the date of this letter, DelDOT has not provided an opinion on whether or not they find the proposed improvements to the site within their recorded drainage easement acceptable. If DelDOT determines that changes to the layout of the site are required, a revised plan will be required for review. It cannot be determined until the extent of the revisions are known to what stage in the process the plan will need to return. The department will make that determination once DelDOT has provided their comments. The applicant has acknowledged our comment about the frontage of the site and the updated bike lane markings. The applicant has updated the wetlands note. The issue of the excellent recharge water resource protection area has been clarified. The lot coverage calculation has been clarified. In support of the application, a variance application was submitted to allow impervious cover up to 56.48%. Should the Board of Adjustment deny the variance request, the plan will need to be revised moving forward to remove the additional impervious cover. I'd like to add for the record that we just held the Board of Adjustment application meeting and they granted the variance that was requested. Elevation information for the sanitary sewer connections has been added to the plan. The issue of 50% of the setback areas being devoted to parking has been addressed. The width of the drive aisles has been labeled. The location of the loading berth is acceptable. The area of pavement between the berth and the sidewalk should be removed so that patrons cannot park across the loading berth. And the applicant has acknowledged that outside agency plan approvals will be required prior to final land development plan approval. That's all we have.
Any questions from members?
So if I heard you correctly, the only thing that's pending is the Del Dot?
Yes.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you, Mr. Lewis. Gentlemen,
Please state your name for the
Yeah.
record.
Good afternoon, Mark Davidson with Panoni Associates.
Yeah. Mr. Davidson, feel free to proceed.
Okay. Well, Mr. Lover kind of addressed what we've been working on this project since the concept plan. Nothing significant has changed from the concept in which was submitted. Mr. Decker presented before you. We do show, previous to this meeting, we did get the Board of Adjustment to grant the variance for this additional parking in the back. It's the additional 10 parking spaces that'll be along Building B in the back of the property. We have met with DelDOT and this easement that's going from Atlantic Avenue to the back of the property that cuts through the church property. We'll get clarification through our meeting minutes that we've submitted. It was mentioned and they didn't have any objection then, but through the entrance plan approval, we will get better clarification. We'll get that in writing, that what we showed here as far as the parking. Mr. Decker did reach out when this issue came up. We did find the easement. We researched and found the easement in the Recorder of Deeds office, very vague, as Mr. Lover can attest to as well. And as speaking with DelDOT, they do have no objection, but getting them to put that in writing is going to be a task that we are challenged with. So we will get that in writing from them through as we're getting the entrance plan approvals along Atlantic Avenue here. Stormwater again, underground, right here. We've submitted a landscaping plan, a lighting plan. I'm here to answer any questions that you might have about the site, but again, nothing changed from the concept, except for some additional work that has been completed by my office.
I don't have any questions. Member of the commission, do you have any questions?
I don't. No, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, looking out into the audience, there's usually citizens privilege. Obviously, since there's nobody in the audience, we will not have citizens privilege this evening.
Getting the money ready.
We're gonna vote on this?
Yeah, well, I think at this time we can, does the town have anything else further to add? All right, well, at this time, I guess we can close the public hearing and if there are any if the deliberations by the planning commission.
First of all, the public hearing is closed. Are there any other questions from the point or concerns from the commission at all? Okay, so what we need now is a motion to approve this development. Do I have a motion?
Okay, I move to approve the preliminary land development plan set forth in the application P355, subject to the terms and conditions in the letter of the town engineer to Ken Simino dated January 10th, 2025.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Let the record show that all 4 members voted to approve. As there is no other further business listed on the agenda, can I have a motion to close the meeting?
I make a motion to close the meeting?
Second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting.
Where's the letter?